Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel, and today I'm doing a review on the red one, so let's begin with this review. I will start off by saying this film is a whole lot of fun, and you will hear me say the word fun throughout the video quite a bit, because that is the word that describes this film perfectly. This film is wacky, it's fun, and all the characters are really good as well. And yeah, this is the film personally for me that turned me into my festive spirit this year. If you're looking for a film that will just offer you a good time, get you a bit of that Christmas feeling and get you into your festive spirit, this is the film personally for me. And yeah, this came a bit of a surprise, honestly. This film came out of nowhere. I wasn't expecting anything at all from this film. And I only decided to watch it because it looked fun and great, and all the cast members seemed pretty good. Like, you got recognisable characters, or sorry, not characters, actors, like Dwayne Johnson, Chris Evans, Lucy Liu, and J.K. Simmons. They're all four really recognisable people that you'll just know instantly from a film. But basically, these four people are going to draw basically a whole lot of audiences to watch this film, because obviously they're recognisable, as I said back there. And yeah, that's basically one of the main reasons why I actually went to see this film. Let's just dive straight into the positives of this review, because yeah, I think I always just end up talking random crap. It's annoying, I hate that. But getting into business, getting straight on with what I meant to be actually doing in this video, positives of this review and a film. There is quite a lot actually. I quite enjoyed about this film, and I'll start off by saying the first thing, and that is fun. As I said, fun is basically the core centre and big element of this film for me. This film delivers a really good time, and it basically provides and wants the audience watching this film to have a good time. I think it does that really, really well actually, because it's wacky, it's dumb, it's hilarious, it's just feel good. It's not amazing by any means. It's not my favourite film of all time, but I really enjoyed it actually. It came as a bit of a surprise. And I think it helps with the cast as well. Like Dwayne Johnson, Chris Evans, their chemistry is really, really good. Like, two big major Hollywood actors as well. Like, one's, Black Adam and Moawi, and like big roles in movies you recognise nowadays, and one's Captain America. So the chemistry between these two are really, really fun, and I like it. It's really charismatic. And yeah, so is the other cast, like J.K. Simmons and Santa. Actually, he's cool, man. Santa's buff in this film as well. He works out. That's cool. And Lucy Liu is this random director woman, I think, that is the leader of the... I forgot already, but it's something to do with, like, mythology, organisation between the mythological world and the human world. Something like that. I can't remember now, but yeah, these four people are really, really good, as I said before in the review. And the second thing is the amount of action this film gives as well. It's just quite good actually. It's not the best action in the world, but it's just fun action, like Dwayne Johnson and Chris Evans fighting three humanoid snowmans. That is an example of what happens in this film, or the action and stuff, or the type of action that will happen in this film. It's bizarre. It's something just totally stupid, but for some reason I actually really enjoyed seeing that. And then there's Krampus, Santa's brother, apparently, in this film, and he looks nothing like him. He's a big demon goat humanoid thing. He looks weird compared to this regular looking guy with a white beard. Yeah, there's a bunch of weird things in this film, but honestly I don't care, because it's not meant to be realistic. Like, look, there's a freaking polar bear who talks in this film, and if you've seen the film, you exactly know what I'm talking about. Basically, plenty of action in this film, and there's basically not really a moment where you feel bored, or like you just feel like, oh, there's nothing really happening in this moment. Is there going to be something next? Because there's something happening in every single moment of this film. First thing I liked was the actual messages throughout this film. Honestly, for a film like this, you wouldn't expect much messages and positive morals from this film, but this film surprised me actually. The stuff that Dwayne Johnson says towards Chris Evans and the message it gives throughout the film, just in general to the audience as a whole, it's really, really meaningful and good actually. Like, it's quite strong actually. It's stuff that you can relate to in real life, is realistic. Like, there's stuff that Dwayne Johnson's character says, which I really, really thought was actually quite powerful, but I can't remember what he actually said because I'm stupid. I've got a very short memory, but there's something he says in the film that really does mean quite a lot, And yeah, it's actually a pretty good message. And also the fact that not Chris Hemsworth, he's not in this film. Chris Evans plays a depressed kind of failed dad, and he kind of has some guilt and resentment to his son, and he's living life down in the dumps. And towards the end, he actually realizes what he's done, and he admits to his son of mistakes and wrongs, and he kind of wants to be a better person towards his son. And like that positive, or not positive, but emotional aspect of the father and son relationship in this film does add to that emotional weight to this film as well, which I thought was pretty good. Like that was pretty good actually for making it more emotional and adding some depth to the film. But yeah, that was that, and the messages for this film is something actually quite interesting. So yeah, moving on to the negatives, there is, let me think, there's a few things. So number one, the film can be quite dumb and stupid, like Dwayne Johnson getting toy Hot Wheels cars and just magically, turning them into real life size cars that you can actually drive about. And that was funny, but just downright stupid. Like, why? And the fact that he has to slap Krampus in the cheek as a game, apparently so, as Krampus says towards him, or to him in the castle scene, that is stupid as well. And the fact that, Santa's just missing for half the film until he appears towards the end. He only appears in the film, I'm guessing, for a total estimate of 5 minutes combined. Like, hell, Lucy Liu's director and the polar bear gets more screen time than him in the entire film. But nonetheless, I did actually enjoy J.K. Simmons as the role of Santa. Actually, he brought some charm to it. Actually, he really did good actually with Santa, and the fact that he made Santa strong and work out was really funny. Actually, I really liked that. Also, I feel like the film as well. Well, it's actually, I think it was actually 2 hours 3 minutes. It didn't necessarily needed to be that runtime for me. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but I appreciate them trying to make it longer and more interesting for the audience, and them wanting to watch like more and get stuck into the story. But I don't know, maybe the only one saying this, but the film should have been at least an hour 50. I think an hour 50, an hour 45 felt perfect for this film. But 2 hours 3 was fine, honestly. But I just would have preferred. That's just me being picky for a film runtime. But yeah, it just felt weird. Well, not weird, but yeah. Should have been an hour 50 or an hour 45. Basically, is what I'm trying to say. And the last thing is that it's the plot. The plot's too basic, it's too generic. Like the oh, we must save Christmas plot narrative has been used in 1 billion films centered around Christmas. And whilst I think it's still as a story that could still have potential when done right, this film didn't give it the best treatment, honestly. I mean, I appreciate the film trying to be unique. There were some unique aspects of this film whilst taking on that we need to say Christmas, story plotline. But yeah, it's too basic, it's too generic. The billion films, like just as I said, to this date, have been using that same plot and story. It's not even interesting anymore. It's not even good because you know what's going to happen. So yeah, I really wish they would have gone with a different narrative aspect of the film, because yeah, as I said, save Christmas. Oh, Santa's been kidnapped. It's been used too much. It's just overused. But that is me. I don't really have anything left to say about this film. I've given really everything I have to say about this film. The good stuff, the bad stuff, and my overall thoughts in this film. At the end of the day, Red One, it just earned a 3.5 stars from me. It was a fun movie, actually. It gives you that Christmas feel to it, and it just, provided you with a fun time. But it did have its issues as well. I would say out of 10, I give it a 6. 6.5 maybe. But a solid 6. And yeah, thank you for watching this video, guys. If you enjoyed, please give us a video, like, subscribe to find us videos if you want to. Comment down below what you think of this film, if you've seen it or not. Yeah, and if you do plan on watching it. And don't forget to check out my Letterboxd review in the description. I'll put the link down to the review and my I can't speak, my account in the description. And yeah, until the next video, bye bye.